big motherfucker, bro. Nah, you a big motherfucker. You should be in the camera. That motherfucker got big as hell.
Yeah, I know.
Alrighty. What is going on YouTube? Today we have another chest, shoulder, and arm day, or as I've labeled it probably in this video title, SCHARMS. Not to be mistaken with shoulders and arms. It's got a C in there for the chest part. But yeah, feeling pretty good today. Some unfortunate news, my dog of 16 years died today, but you know, I don't really get sad when it comes to things like that. Mostly because I'm a firm believer in enjoying life and being thankful for experiencing life with an individual. And you know, it's not like we abused her or she lived a horrible life or she was suffering or anything like that. She was just old, and she was. What also makes it better for me is knowing that she was with my mom for her last moments. We were actually going to go take her to get her put down, and instead she had other plans. My mom held her and comforted her and told her everything was going to be okay and all that jazz, and she just died there at the house. And so yeah, she's off in a better place. And yeah, let's get on with the workout though. Oh, let's see if I can even do this. This might be an ego lift, quite honestly. 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Cool beans. On to the back offset. Alrighty, back offset time. I believe last time with this weight, I managed to squeeze out 18. Let's see what I can do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, fuck. That means next time I have to do 20. Oh, that kind of fucking blows. Oh. Alrighty. Let's see how much I could do this for. I was actually able to get the elbow reps on way easier today, but let's see. See what I do. Oh, ah. Oh my gosh. I can't even bend my elbow. Hold on. That was ugly. Just to get into it. Nope. So I think I fucked myself up because I kind of like psyched myself out. Let me get these off. Really psyched myself out just getting it up. But I will admit, that was a lot harder to get up compared to like the flat bench. And I think that's because like on the flat, you know, I have more like, what do you call it? I have more room to go down. So I have a bigger angle in order to get that weight up compared to this where I stop essentially halfway of where I would, halfway of where I would go down on a flat bench. So, you know, at least that's what makes sense to me. And so I think, you know, one, psych myself out. Two, this is not the bench I use. It's not the bench's fault, or it's nobody's fault, but I usually use a bench all the way over there, and that's where the rack is for the dumbbell itself. So I'm able to just grab it off the rack, and proximity of the rack to the bench, it's like a few feet. And I had to, somebody was using it and just doing several angles. They're not following my programming, so, you know, I can't say anything, but whatever. So I basically had to set up the dumbbells on another bench, which is a little further. I think I'm just coping, making quite a bit of excuses for myself. I also just want to say, I think it's somewhat harder with these elbow wraps. Sean did say I have to break them in. So maybe it's just like the first few weeks using them, life's kind of hard. And then once you break them in, it's a little easier. But who really knows? But enough making excuses. Let's go on to the back off set. Alrighty, back off set time. This is a new back off weight for me. So we're gonna be shooting for 8 to 10. Alrighty, back off set complete. Now we gotta go have some fun on the shoulder press machine. Alrighty, this will be my first time doing a shoulder press with these. So we'll see if it's a net benefit or a net loss, but should be net benefit, honestly. Alrighty, let's see what I can do. Alrighty, well, I squeezed out one more rep than last week. I also wrapped this one incorrectly. It's a learning. Alrighty, back off set time. Actually, I have no clue how much I did last time, but we're shooting for 8 to 10. So as long as I'm landing within that range, it's technically good. It would always be better to surpass what you did last time, but I'm very stupid. That's life. There's no peptide for growing my brain cells back. I'm sure there is, but I ain't taking that. Yeah, so let's see what I can do. Okay, I got 10. I'm 99% sure last time I got like maybe 8 or 9. So I think I made improvement. So let's move on to chest press. Alrighty. Time for chest press machine. I think I wrapped them better this time. I still think there's a lot for me to perfect in wrapping these things, but getting better. But the last time I did this, I think I only managed to squeeze out 6. So let's see if I can get it at least 7. That'd be nice. And yeah. Well, I got 8. It's not too shabby. So I think for once, these actually helped me. So I think the better I get at wrapping them and all that jazz, the more useful these will be. And, you know, I would explain to you how they work or why I'm using them, but quite, you know, to be quite frank, I'm not entirely sure. Sean always recommends them to me, and I think from what I understand, it's kind of like wearing a belt. This could be wrong, but basically it allows for your joints to bear more load without causing excess strain. And it's also helping like straighten out your arm. So when you go in this position, the bands or the wraps are already kind of like working against that to help you like get out of that. And you know, if you know how lifting works and all that jazz, you know that bottom portion, especially on the first fucking rep, is usually the hardest one to get out of. So it helps you initiate the movement, plus helps your joints, you know, um, helps your joints like actually be able to handle the load that is being put on them. So I could be so wrong. Maybe I'll Google it and put the fact check myself or whatever. Probably not. But regardless, I was able to push more, and that's technically 2 more reps. So that would be a net benefit. So cool. On to the back offset where I'm not going to use them. I'll just use these if anything. But yeah. Alrighty. Back offset time. And I think last time I had too much weight on. My back offset is supposed to be 10 to 12, and I did like 180 for 8. So now I backed off the weight a little bit even more. That way I can, you know, hopefully hit that 10 to 12 sweet spot. Yeah. Let's see what I can do. Just 10, but hey, at least I'm in that rep range now, the proper rep range. So let's move on to pec fly. Alrighty. It's time for some chest flies. Let's see if I can do at least 11. Alrighty. I don't know if I want to count that as 11. It was like pretty close to being 11, but I think I'll be hard on myself and count that as 10 only. Alrighty. Time for our back off set, when it's in reality just a second set, really a match set, if you will. And we got to match 10 good ones. I'll go for that 11 and a half or whatever, but technically I only got 10 good ones. Technically I don't need to match 11, but I'll probably still end up going for it. Ugh, but let's get right into it. Alrighty, 4 more. Alrighty, I need 2 more good ones. And 2 drops. One more drop. Alrighty, on to the arm portion of the workout. Alrighty, brand new weight for curls. And if y'all are new to the channel, I only record the first set of any arm movements. And the reason behind that is because I just think arm movements are in general kind of boring to watch, but I like to record them. I still kind of have to record them anyways for Brinks. So yeah. Also, I just realized I will not be using this cable. Let me switch cables before I hurt myself. Alrighty, and the reason I switch cables is because that one is like literally down to the last braid. Like all the braids are popped or something. So thank goodness I noticed. This one's unraveling too, but it's not as bad. Yeah, let's see what we could do. Alrighty, next exercise. Alrighty. Incline. Ooh, dumbbell curls. Let's see what I could do. This is a new weight. Alrighty, that was 8, but they were pretty ugly. So, whatever. I'll work on them, but on the triceps.